Hey guys, welcome to my second review slash show off slash how to make a old-fashioned Pokemon card deck of the old days. Now, last time I reviewed the Stall deck. Now, technically, that wasn't like a deck you bought back. You didn't buy it. It was a deck that a lot of people made. It was like showed off like it was one of the most famous things. It's not like a starter deck like just Chaos Control. It's actually a deck that you made, and then, well, from the cards you got from packs and such. So the Haymaker deck, no one likes it. The only way you like it is if you used it and no one else did. That's the only way you will like this deck. If it was ever used against you, you will hate it, because it is quite annoying. Haymaker is a electric and fighting deck. It does have a grass Pokemon, but he doesn't really need, I don't know how I say he. It does not need much grass energy, but you could put grass energy in the deck just in case you wanted to use that attack, the one attack that it can use with grass energy. But I don't think it's really that necessary. So let's start off with most famous from this deck, the Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan is a very good card. It has 70 HP, and it can do 20 damage with 1 energy, and that's really good. Basically, the best thing about this deck is it can do a lot of damage very fast. Now, from the first turn, you can do 20 damage with Jab. And if your opponent has like one Pokemon that's weak against fighting and it's really low HP, you could win in 1 turn, but that probably won't happen. So yeah, Jab would do 20 damage, and that's very good. And Special Punch is also a decent attack. Yeah, Special Punch does 40 damage for 3 energy. Could have done 50, that might be a little better, but it is a basic Pokemon, it can't be too good. But yeah, Hitmonchan is a very good Pokemon. The main downside is also that it needs 2 retreat cost, but that's not a very big problem. Hitmonchan is definitely the most recommended out of these. He's very good and very good to start out with, and yeah, very good all around. Next one is Electabuzz. He's the only. Oh yeah, by the way, Hitmonchan is fighting, and this is the only electric Pokemon. But you should probably have 4 of him in your deck. 70 HP again, 2 retreat cost, and his first attack, Thunder Shock, can do 10 damage and paralyze, which is a decent attack. And Thunder Punch, I actually think is a very good attack, but most people are like, Electabuzz, it's all about Hitmonchan, but I think this is a good attack. Thunder Punch, it does 30 damage plus with 2 energy. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 damage plus 10 more damage. If tails, this attack does 30 damage, and Electabuzz does 10 damage to itself. So that basically, it can do 40 damage for 2 energy. Unlike Hitmonchan, it can do 40 for 3 energy, but it doesn't always work. I mean, if it still is damage, it still does most of the damage, but it doesn't always do the maximum amount of things it could do. And the 10 damage could really mess you up sometimes, which can be kind of annoying. Yeah, so that's Electabuzz. He's a pretty good one. And next is Scyther. Scyther is the grass Pokemon I talked about, and yeah, Scyther has 70 HP, and yeah, his fighting resistance. He also has 0 retreat cost, which is very good because retreating can be very annoying, especially if you have 4 Scythers out and they're all fully energized and you can just keep retreating. Basically have a, let's see, 280 HP Scyther, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so basically, Sword Stance, during your next turn, Scyther's slash attacks base damage to 60 instead of 30. So yeah, it's a decent attack. I don't recommend putting grass energy in the deck, but I definitely recommend putting double colorless energy in the deck because it will really help you start using slash a lot earlier on. Instead of having to wait 3 turns, you only have to wait 2 if you have a double colorless energy. Scyther is a pretty good Pokemon. I don't think he's very good. I think he's kind of the worst of the 3. But a lot of people do like him. And the next one is Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl, his attack is 30. It's basically the same as Scyther's attack, but he has 2 retreat costs, which is the main problem. He also has less HP. But his power is the main reason you want him. Prehistoric power. What is it? I can't read it. No more evolution cards can be played. This power stops working for all Aerodactyls completely. I don't know here. Basically, your opponent can't evolve any more. Neither you can evolve any more Pokemon. But that's not really a problem. Since Aerodactyl is the only evolved Pokemon in the deck, it shouldn't be a problem. The only thing that might be a problem is if you really need another Pokemon out or another Aerodactyl out, but you know, he's but you can't have two out in the stage of time. You can't have two out at a time unless he is affected by special condition. So yeah, Aerodactyl is very annoying. I really hate when everyone ever brings this out, because then I usually just put a lot of evolution cards in the deck and then say, like, this needs that, and that's good to put that down. I'm not like, oh, I need this and that, and then that can't be there because that would be bad, and then that can't, and then that, and then we need that, and that's take out that, and that. I'm not like that. I just put a bunch of good evolution Pokemon in. And Aerodactyl is very good to counteract that. Especially if your opponent is stupid enough to use a not a structure deck, like a theme deck. A theme deck right out of the box without editing at all. Because those aren't very good. So Aerodactyl is definitely recommended. It can be used for attack, but usually just put it on the bench and don't let it do anything except for use its power. So now let's get on to the by the way, remember, fighting and electric energy good, and have probably 4 double colorless energy. So that the trainers, Mysterious Fossil, basically you play it like a basic Pokemon and then you evolve Aerodactyl from Mysterious Fossil. So it basically acts as a basic Pokemon, but it's a trainer, if that makes any sense. It's basically just a basic Pokemon. It can't be used to attack or anything, it's just to get Aerodactyl out. Excuse me, running out of breath. So yeah, now let's get to some of the other trainers. Bill is probably the smallest explanation ever in a Pokemon card. Draw 2 cards, or at least of a trainer. Yeah, Bill basically just draw 2 cards. Bill is always recommended in a deck, well, except for the stall deck, because it just gets a lot of good cards out immediately. Like, use Bill, then you're probably gonna get some energy, some good maybe a good trainer, and probably one a Pokemon. Something I should mention, the Hitmaker usually doesn't have that many Pokemon, but usually they want about 20 Pokemon in your deck, but when you have 20 Pokemon in your deck, like 10 or 8 of those are like evolution Pokemon, but here there's like 12 basic Pokemon, so that's that, I don't know. There. See, a Bill is good if it's just good to use at the start and get a bunch of extra good cards. So yeah, next up, energy removal, very good card. Discard, or not, wait, what? Choose an energy card, attach to one of your Pokemon, and discard it. Very good card, especially when you're at the start of the game, when your opponent is building up his or her higher attack, or higher energy attacks, like an attack that needs 3 energy, you're going to be building up while you're fighting at the first round. Excuse me. Something's wrong with my voice. You're attacking and stuff, but then, you know, energy removal, you have to spend a couple more turns doing that. So that's very good. Now, this one is super energy removal. This is like the stupidest and cheapest card ever. Discard 1 energy card attached to one of your Pokemon in order to choose one of your opponent's Pokemon and choose up to 2 energy cards attached to it. Discard those energy cards. So basically, you can discard 2 energy cards with just 1 card. Now, energy removal, if you have a fully powered Pokemon and they use energy, or yeah, if you have a Pokemon with like all the energy you need on it, then use energy removal on it, just attach energy to the next turn. It basically stops you from stalling for another turn. But this, it just stops all things. You can't use that you can't use that 3 or 4 energy attack anymore. You're gonna have to start building up again. So super energy removal is a very annoying card. I definitely recommend it. I hate it. Die. I wish I could burn it. Very annoying card. But annoying is good. So next is Gust of Wind. Very basic card. Just switch switch your opponent's active Pokemon with bench Pokemon. And this is very good if your opponent has a very annoying Pokemon. Just switch it out for a very bad Pokemon that can't be treated easily. And then that's basically an extra prize for you. So Gust of Wind, very good. Plus power, definitely good for a deck like this. It basically adds 10 more power to your attack to the active Pokemon. If it's to your bench Pokemon, then it doesn't do anything. But basically, like, if you use Jab, then if you use this, it will do 30 damage. And like, say your opponent has like 30 HP remaining, and you're using Hitmonchan with only 1 energy. It's like, oh, okay, I'll just survive. And then it's like plus power, Jab, knockout. So basically, it can be used definitely if your opponent only has like few HP left, and you need another, and it's just really need that Pokemon dead, and you use this, and then it's gone. You don't have to waste another turn attacking. So yeah, plus power, very good. Now Potion is a pretty basic one. This one is probably out of all these trainers the least recommended, because it just heals 2 damage counter, which it is a very good trainer. But you know, it's not necessary. You could definitely build it without this, but it's still good. Because potions are always good. No matter what the deck, potions are always good, unless they're just taking up space for better cards. That's the only thing bad about them. They take up spots for better cards. But if you don't have any better cards, then this is good. And like every single starter deck now, it comes with one, so yeah. That's basically the Haymaker deck. Very annoying, very much more infamous than the Stall deck. And yes, that's why it's better. Well, I honestly think that the Stall deck is better. And it's more annoying because you're sitting there for like 20 minutes, or like a lot, you're sitting there for like 40 minutes playing a game that's going nowhere. It's just attack, move back, or attack, move damage counter back, attack, move damage counter back, attack, move damage, scoop up, place the Chansey, repeat the process a billion times. That's a game. This, it's actually, if your opponent does really well, the game will end soon. The Stall deck, if they do good, the game ends or it takes a long time. So that's why I like the Haymaker deck better. If you didn't know, I believe the Haymaker was the mistranslation of Special Punch for like the pre-release cards, I believe. I think that's where the game, for Hitmonchan's Special Punch attack, the first release called it the Haymaker, or just Haymaker, and that's where it's got its name. I guess the Special Punch deck, that's a really stupid name. But Haymaker has a cool ring to it. So next time, I actually don't know what deck we're going to be doing next time, because none are as famous as the Stall deck and the Haymaker deck. But there are definitely some that I could check out next week. See you next time for that. And sorry this is going to be posted a little later. I've been a little busy in the afternoon when I usually post. So, yeah, this might be posted a little later. Sorry about that. You're probably going to see it on Sunday because it's going to be posted really late. Again, sorry. But nothing much I can do about it. Besides, you know, have, like, I don't know where I'm going with this. See you next time.